Hi, my name is Darren, and I've been very kindly been asked to actually make a video which is going to help Erica to join IC Markets Global. Okay, now George, who's a good friend of mine, we're involved in a trading group where we use expert advisors to make money online. Has actually asked me to do this for Erica, which is one of his family. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to try and keep this as simple as possible, but also I'm going to be opening this up with inside my trading academy, because with my trading academy I've also need to do this anyway. So this has got a personal touch, but this is also got and for the academy as well, which I'm running to help people. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening an MT5 account, okay, with a 1 in 500 leverage. Now I try and keep this as simple as possible, because what I don't want to do is make it difficult for people to understand. So this will be a basic thing. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to click onto your icmarkets.com. okay, so you can see that this one is www.icmarkets.com. now mine, it says global and then EM, which is English. Now it really depends on what country you're in. If you click over here top right hand corner, you'll see that it does give you some other nationalities, countries that you can actually join in. So depending where you come from, you will need to work out which one of these that you will be clicking on. Okay, once you click on this, it's fairly straightforward. You could either decide to set yourself up with a trading account, or you can start with a demo account. The beauty with a demo account is you can start trading almost with free money, if you like, because you get a demo account, and also you do not need to do your KYC, which is know your customer, and this is where you normally have to give your passport details, a utility bill, a form of address to let the people know, and also normally your tax information to let you know where you are. Now this is designed really by the governments to stop laundering and stop people from putting lots of money into accounts which they can't target or see where it's come from. But also it's to make sure that if you do start to make money with trading, that you make sure you pay your taxes just the same as everyone else does, because this is classed as a job. Okay, it's classed as a business, it's classed as an investment. Okay, as always, things you have to watch out for with trading is, 9 times out of 10 people will tell you that you can make lots and lots of money with trading. You can, okay, but there's always a risk that you can lose money with it as well. So it depends on your own due diligence. What I can categorically say is IC Markets is a very good platform to get into. They offer MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, which is very good. And basically all this is these are different platforms. You'll see that this one here is a MetaTrader 4, okay, and I know that because if I go to File and then move to Open Data Folder, I will see that it comes up with MQL4. Again, I don't want to go too complex. I'm just showing you, just so you know. If I go to my own IC Markets account, this is my very own account, you'll see that I'm using a expert advisor, and this one here is, well, actually this one is my Darwin account. Hang on, let's go to IC Market. This one here, you'll see that I've made £660. Okay, this is money which I've made within inside 3 weeks of using this expert advisor. So it's working really well. And if you go to File, move to Open Data Folder, and you'll see that this is MQL5. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be running through a video. This is going to help you because you'll be able to start and stop the videos. So if I go too fast, you just can wind the video back and then take on what you need to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be opening up I'm going to be showing you exactly how to open up an MT5 account. Okay, so I'm going to do this together. So hopefully, Erica, if you're watching this, and any other academy members that are watching this is going to help you set up your first MT5 account. Okay, So I've shown you what a MetaTrader 5 account is. What the difference will be is I won't be putting $5,000 into this account. However, if you are going to be doing this, Erica, all you need to do is just increase the balance of what you put into your account. And I'll come to that as we do this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to choose what nationality you are, your country. Okay. Then you're going to move over and hit start trading. It's going to come up with a live trading account, important information. The website you're currently visiting is owned and operated by an entity, which is Raw Trading Ltd, not regulated by Financial Conduct Authority. This is not too much to worry about. This is just where you would go through the process of setting this up. Okay, so basically you want to make sure you put your real, true personal details. You want to make sure that you tell us more about yourself. You also want to make sure that you put your trading account configuration. Then you're going to put your review. This is basically where they're going to review you to make sure that you are going to be able to have an account or not. Then you're going to have your declaration. This is just where you just got to make sure that you handed all your bits and pieces, which I talked to you about at the beginning. Make sure you've got a passport, driving license, utility bill, stuff like that. It's just normal stuff, so it's not too much to worry about. And then you open the account and start trading. Okay, so the first thing is, because I'm in the UK, I would clearly just click on the UK. As for Erica, okay, which we're using as a demonstration, she would be scrolling down and looking for the Philippines or somewhere that's close to where you are. And if you look through, you should start to find something with that description. You can see here that this is the Philippines, so you would click on this link here, okay, and then start to put your first name as shown on your ID. So whatever your name is on your passport, you need to make sure you put as your first name. Your last name you need to make sure you put as your second name. Your email, now don't put any make sure that you use a email that works, okay, and which is your best email, so people can contact you or you will get information, because this is where you're going to get your actually account when you've built it, okay, delivered to you. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Now your mobile, of course, you would need to make sure that your code, your country code, so if we look for the Philippines, this is only a demonstration, so if we put Philippines, I probably spelled it wrong, country, I'm hoping that it will sort itself out, and you'll see that the Philippines country code is +63. So what you would do is you would go back to, which is right here, and you just change this to 63, okay, and then you would add in your mobile number. Okay, you see, as where I put my mobile number in, I would put in my number in, okay, because we're the UK, we have to take our 0 off and then add the rest of the number. So it really depends. You might have to do a little bit of homework just to work out putting in your mobile number. Then what you would do is you would hit next. Okay, once you hit next, you'll see that it's not going to allow me to pop this through unless I put my credentials. So I'm just going to put my credentials in here quickly, and then I'm going to put in my mobile. Like so. I'm also going to take the 0 off, and you can see that it already ticks anyway, so it looks like if you put your full mobile, no, it's not going to be an issue. Okay, so we've done that. It says your email is already listed, so I'm going to reuse another email. Okay, so because I've already got another account, so I'm just going to use another email. So I'm going to use this one, which is like so. Okay, so I'm going to use this one here. This is another one of my emails. Now hit next, and then it's asking me to tell us more about yourself. So is this a joint account you want? Is it a corporate account? Is it an individual account? So this is what you're going to be asked for. Choose your account type. So basically, is it an Islamic account? And then by ticking the box, you acknowledge and agree that you have read and understood the exam account terms and conditions. And then you put in your date of birth. Now I'm going to cover my date of birth for protection reasons, so you won't be able to see this, just the same as I covered it when I put other things in here. The reason why is if I give too much information, it gets into the wrong hands, then there is a good chance that it could be used against you. Okay, so we're just putting in my address, which is, so you might find this has gone a little bit blurry. Just typing in all the credentials I need to add in. Okay, so I've done that. State, just got to make sure that you put your state in, which is okay, so that's done. And then if I was referred, if you're using it, it's just to allow that you put yes, I was referred by introducing a broker. So it's quite possible, George, that you may have gave the link. So basically what you would need to do, Erica, is you just need to put I was referred by an introducing a broker. Okay, so you just click on that. If not, you just click next. And you notice that I've had this as just a single user. If I go back, you'll see that it's just individual. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you do that, and then you just want to hit next. Okay, and then it's now asking you what trading account would you like. Now there is a C Trader, there's MetaTrader 4. Of course you want to use MetaTrader 5. You would want to go for a standard account. Raw spread could be a little bit more complex for you, so I would suggest just sticking to a standard account for now. Again, you want to make sure that you choose the right currency. So the currency could be SGK, I think it is, but again, you'd have to check to see what the currency is for the Philippines. However, because I'm in the UK, okay, I'm going to be using GBP. Okay, which select base currency. I could, if I want to, US dollar, so that's absolutely fine. In fact, I'm going to use US dollar because I work better with that when I'm using my trading instruments. And now I'm going to hit next, and it's going to move me across now, and you'll see that as we're going through the process, you can see that it's starting to fill all this out. Okay, so you'll see modifying. So your personal details, you can see all my personal details are in here now. You can see that I've added in this, that's all done. Configure your trading account. So you've seen that I've chose trading platform MT5. This is exactly what you should choose. Choose your account type, which is standard account. Select account based currency, which is USD. Now you want to hit next. And now it's asking for a secret answer will be used to verify the identity when dealing with us using your telephone. So this could be anything. This is a live chat or email. So you can use what is your mother's maiden name? What was your first pet's name? What street did you grow up on? What is your favorite color? What is your favorite actor, musician, etc. So you choose what one you want. So I'm going to choose this. This is where the screen's going to go blank, so you can't see what I'm writing in, because this is my secret answer. And then declaration, by ticking the box below, you acknowledge and agree that investing in leverage products involves risk and may not be suitable for everyone. So it's basically telling you that you're actually going into a contract. What you need to do is read through this, okay, make sure that you're happy with all this. Then you want to make sure that you confirm your decision to open an account, which is going to be independently with no solicitation or recommendation made by IC Markets Global or any other entity with inside the group. This is just to cover themselves. So you hit I have read the agree with all the above, wish to proceed with an account application. You then want to hit submit. And what this is going to do now is this is going to basically send you your details of your account. So you'll see now that application request has been submitted. Take access to your secure client area. Please check the email for login details below and follow the prompts. So what you would do now is you would go over to your email client. So whatever email you put in, whether it's Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, whatever one, you'd have to make sure that you have got access to your email client. So I'm going to do this again. This may go blurry again, but this is just to protect my own information which I'm sending out. Okay, but I will make sure that I give you as much information as possible so you know exactly how to set this all up. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to head over now. In fact, I can do it here to my Gmail account. So I'm just going to put in Gmail and I'm going to open up my Gmail account. So I want gmail.com. And this is where I'm going to put in my own email address to get access. And you can see that my own email address is right here. Okay, now I said to you it is a bit blurry, but it does show that secure client area login details. Okay, so what you can do now is you're going to click onto the login details. It's going to give you access, all right, to your username. To log into your secure client area, please click on the link below. So basically what you would do is you would click onto the secure client area. Okay, so for entertainment purposes on this, I'm going to be doing this on this computer, all right, rather than using a VPS, because that's just going to confuse things and make things a little bit more confusing. So Erica, what you would be doing now is clicking on to your secure client area. And this is going to open up this page here that says now IC Markets change your password. So now what you would do is you would put your password in, which is going to normally have 2 capital. It's also going to, which is uppercase. Okay, so you're normally going to use 2 uppercase, which is capital letters, followed by 8 to 15 letters. Okay, in lowercase, and then normally you want to make sure that you use some numbers. I normally use 4 numbers, and then you want to make sure that you use a special character, which can be a star, a plus sign, an add sign, a dollar sign, a percentage sign, anything like that will work quite well. So I'm going to put in a password for this. And then I just got to make sure that whatever password I put in, that I repeat it on my confirmation password. And then I hit continue. Now, providing that both passwords are set, it says here your password has been reset. What you want to also do now is make sure that you write down your password, okay, because sometimes it's very easy to forget something that you've just made up, so you know that you've got access to that password. Okay, and then you want to hit login. This is where it's going to allow you to log in. So what it's asking you now is, it says sign into your secure client area. So what you would do now is the email that you used to sign up, you would now add in. Okay, so mine was Darren Brown. Again, it's going to go a little bit fuzzy, so you won't be seeing all the details I'm adding in. And then you would add the password that you've just created, okay, which you've just wrote down on your bit of paper. And now you would hit your login. Oh, I spelled my actual thing wrong here, so let's just let me sort this out. Typing too fast. Okay, now I'm going to log in, and now you can see that I'm now in, okay, IC Markets Global. I'm ready to start my journey as a smarter trading. So dive into IC Social. Of course, this is a social thing. I'm not sure if you have to pay for this. Again, it's something you would have to look into. I'm going to click the X at the moment and not get involved with that. So it says now set up your 2-factor authentication. This is where you can use like Google Authenticator. You can use lots and lots of other authenticators around there. All this does is this creates a 2FA verification protection, okay, to stop other people from getting access onto your account. Personally, you know, it's Google Authenticator is probably the one to go for, and all you do is you just click on this to activate, and then there'll be a little bit of a code that will spin round. If I had my phone, I'll be able to show you. And then you use your phone number verification. So this time, every time someone or yourself logs onto your actual IC Markets Global account, Your phone number verification will come up in an SMS, which is basically a text message, which will be your registered phone number that you added in, giving you a verification code for you to be able to get access to your account. Okay, so these are certain things that you need to have a talk about. I'm not actually going to get too involved with this because I don't want to bog you down too much. And then backup codes is a one-time passcode you may use for your phone or Google Authenticator is not available. Okay, so this is just another way that you can back up your system. So it looks like I've got no choice but to put in my actual verification. So I'm going to be using my phone, which is verification code will be sent via SMS. So I'm going to click on here. It's now asking me for my phone. Okay, so you'll see that this has just gone blank, and I'm now going to hit continue. Right, so what I basically do now is I put in my country code. So for argument's sake, Erica, you would be putting +63, okay, because that's your Philippines country code, followed by your phone number, and then you'd hit the send code button. This is basically going to send a 6-digit code which you will receive through your phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this very quickly and go get my phone. Okay, so I've now got my code. So basically I add my code in with my phone. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the code, but I'm just going to put the code in now. So basically I will be adding in that code. You'll see that the screen has gone blurry. This is just to protect my account. And then you hit the continue. And what this does now, you see that there's a nice tick, and it shows now that this has been accessed in. Okay, now it also shows the Google Authenticator app will generate secure verification code on your mobile device. So I haven't got a mobile device, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So I should be able to now just click out of this, and then if I just going to move this over, and you'll see now that I can verify my account, and this basically is going to, this is an additional information which you normally have to fill out. So it's asking what my employment status is. This is something that you would have to do as well. So I'm just going to put a few things here just to get through this process. So I'm going to do, okay, so we're just going to basically go through this. Okay, now hit next, and then trading knowledge and experience. What is your Forex trading experience? Of course, you'd be putting beginner. Okay, and then hit submit, like so. Okay, and now we should be into our account. So you'll see here that this is my account. Okay, so you'll see that the leverage is 1 to 500. This is my MT5. So this is IC Markets Global SC MT5-4. This is my standard account. Okay, so what I would do now is, for me to be able to get access to this account, I need to fund it. So Erica, this is where you would put your $5,000 into this account. Okay, basically you would do this by clicking on Fund Now, and then it gives you lots of abbreviations here of what you can use to fund the account. Now you can see that there's Visa. You can do this by Visa. Again, it really depends on your nationality in your country of what your availability is by using your actual processor to be able to transfer the money from your account into IC Markets. Okay, but there is lots and lots that you can use. There's PayPal, there's Nutella, there's Scroll, there's Rapid, there's Funds by Wire. Funds by Wire, SEPA and CHAPS. There's Funds by Wire and SEPA Swift. So there's lots and lots of other ways you can get into here. Fund My Broker, transfer. Personally, what I'm going to be using is a Visa debit account card. So I'm going to be clicking on here. I'm going to be adding in my deposit. Now, I'm not going to be putting £5,000 in because this is a demo account. Okay, so I'm going to be putting, this is a real account, but I'm just going to be transferring. $100 into this account to start with. Then I'm going to be adding in my card details, and this is where I need to do that, and then I need to add in and confirm. So basically I've added my details here. Now you will notice this has gone blank. Again, this is the reason for this is because I obviously don't want you to see my actually MasterCard or my Visa debit card information, because you know it's personal and it's not something that I would want to be broadcasting to the rest of my academy, or you know because it's not the done thing. So you just got to make sure that if you ever do a video, some people do, that you fill it out correctly. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in the card details. So I'm just going to put a light on because I'm finding it difficult to see. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm adding in my card name, my card names, like so. Now this will be what is on your card, okay? So it's very, very important. So whatever is written on your card, you need to make sure that you add it just the same. Otherwise, this could create a discrepancy which might not necessarily work correctly, okay? Okay, now you're going to add in your card number. So as I'm adding the card number, which is on my card. Now remember, if you were using, for argument's sake, excuse me, if you was using your, say you were using your PayPal account, then all you do is add in your PayPal email, and this is normally enough for you to be able to transfer the money across into your account. So you'll see that I've added all my information. I've added my, made sure that this is my trading account the money is going into, okay? So if you had other trading accounts, you just got to make sure whatever account you want to put the money into, you make sure it's the right one, okay? Your gross deposit, which is what money I'm putting in. So Erica, you'll be putting your 5k into this area, okay? Put your card holder name, your card number, your expiration, and then your CVC, which is your security protected number, which is at the back of the card, okay? And then you would hit proceed. And what this is going to do is it is going to transfer the money. It does this very, very quickly. And you'll see that, thank you for depositing with IC Markets. So you'll see now that the money has gone into the account. And I'm now going to demonstrate to you how you're going to get into your own account, okay? So what we basically do is what we do is we'll check the email. So what it basically says is that now we've added in the actual deposit to access your account. What you would need to do now is please ensure that you have your identification documents ready. So you need to accept the forms for your photo ID. So you'd need your national identification card, you'd need your passport, and you'd need your driver's license. And then you'd also need to accept forms of proof of residence, i.e. utility bill, phone bill, bank statement, internet bill. And then you'd have to make sure that you've got a photo ID with your address, which is visible, okay? So once you've done all this, this is when your account will be open and it will be live. Then it's just simply a case of clicking on to your login details, okay, which I'm just going to demonstrate to you very, very shortly. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just go back to my inbox. You'll see that this is my live account details that has come in, okay, and this is my deposit confirmation, which is showing that my £100 USD has gone into my account, okay. This is my account number, which was 1161226, which I've shown you, okay. So you would get this exactly same thing. So what you need to do is just make sure that you go back to your email provider and you want to click on live account details. This is where you're going to get your live information. This information is going to be blurred out, okay. There is a login to your MetaTrader account. It shows you exactly how to do this. So if you do get stuck, there is a way, and it shows exactly what you need to do. So basically what you would do is you click onto your download button. This is where you're going to download your MetaTrader 5. Remember, you have a MetaTrader 5 account, so you need to make sure that you click on download MT5, and this is going to basically, you see, if we move this over, you'll see that this says IC Markets 5 setup free. Yours will be IC Markets 5 setup. You won't have free. It's because I've already got free accounts. That's the reason why it's just basically defaulting this account. So I'm going to click save, and then this is going to save it onto my hard drive. And then what you would do, Erica, or anyone that's watching this in the Trading Academy, is you would move across, okay, click on downloads, because it will be in the downloaded file, and you'll see that this is IC Markets. This is mine, okay, so I'm going to click on here and double click this and open this up. You'll see that this says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? So basically you just click yes. And this is going to now upload IC Markets onto my own account. Now, this is something which, again, without getting too complex, you could either put it on a VPS, okay, which is a virtual proxy server. The beauty with that is if you have a power cut, it's still running onside your server. If you put it on your computer, you just got to leave your computer on while you're using it, okay? It's not really the end of the world. What you need to do is make sure that you read the end user agreement. Basically, just scroll all the way to the bottom. You can read this if you like to, and then you want to hit next. Now, what I tend to do, okay, without getting too complex, I know, but I click on settings and I just scroll to the end, and then I'd put demo setup. This is only me that's putting this, okay, 100. Now, the reason why I put this is because if you've got loads of accounts, it's very sometimes hard to keep up with what accounts you've got, okay? So I'm just putting this because I know I've put $100 into this account, and then you basically hit next. So Erica, all you would need to do is hit next. Anyone that's on the Trading Academy, all you just need to do is hit next. And then IC Markets will now be loaded to your computer. Okay, so clearly this is for Windows. If you have a Mac, you just need to make sure that you click on the Mac file and follow the prompts that come up when you do that. Okay, and then what we're doing now is we're loading this in. This should be quite quick because this is on my computer. Okay, so we can see that congratulations, this is now finished. So all you need to do now is hit finish. This is going to save a little thing which you can open up, which is inside your desktop. Now, I've got lots and lots of stuff on my computer, so I could be here for all day if I try and open this up. What you'll find is when you click finish, it will automatically open up your MetaTrader account. It might take a few seconds, but it will do it. Here we go, and you can see this is open and you are basically ready to trade. So what you need to do now is you just need to make sure that you set up the right company. Okay, now it's Raw Trading Ltd, IC Markets. Okay, so that's fine. You literally just need to click next. Okay, now it's asking you to connect to an account. Now yours is a real account, a funded account. So what you need to do is make sure that you're on open a real account for live trading, a real account, or connect to an existing trade account. Now you've created this account, so this is existing. Okay, so you click on connect and you want to make sure that you know what server you are logging into. Now, for argument's sake, my server is, just give me 5 seconds. My server is showing me that my server is IC Markets SC MT5 4. Okay, now yours could be completely different, but all you need to do is make sure that you follow your live trading account login details, and you'll see that you've got a login code, you've got your password, and then you've got your server, which is my server. Okay, so all I need to do is make sure that I connect my server to the same server which is on your email. So basically IC Markets SC MT5-4 is mine. Okay, so I go back to my account, if I can find it, which is going to be here. Just gonna have to bear with me a minute. And then I want to make sure I collect this one here, which is IC Markets SC MT5-4. Now again, this is going to start to go blurry again. This isn't your vision. This is just basically because I don't want you to see my login details or my password. But I will be telling you now that I'm going to be copying my login details from my email and then passing it across into the login detail, which is going to allow me into the MetaTrader 5 account. Okay, so I'm going to do this now. So you're just gonna have to bear with me while I do this. So it's a little bit complex. So basically I'm now copying in my login details. This is exactly what you would do, and then you just click on your IC Market and type. And what you basically want to do is you want to click onto your login, right mouse click and paste in, okay, your login details. Now if you missed that, okay, I'm going to just redo this for you. Is that this is your email. You need to highlight the login details, which is this number, which is your login number. Scroll across, right mouse click and copy. Okay, so you've now copied the login details. Then go back to your IC Markets access point, okay, which is your login details, and you want to basically, if we do it from scratch, right mouse click and then paste, and this pastes in your login detail. Okay, and make sure that there's no gap in front of the one, okay, because it's very important that the one is right typed to the login box. If it isn't, it will come up with an error when you try to log into your account. Okay, so the next one you need to add into is your password. So my password is here. So basically, again, you can see in a blurry vision that I've copied or I've highlighted the password. You right mouse click and hit copy. You then move back to your IC Markets login area and click right mouse click and paste. And you can see here, oh, caps is on. Okay, so this is because I've got my caps on. So if I turn my caps off and now paste that number in. Okay, so now that's my password that's been added in. And now I hit finish. Now what this is going to do, you hear this.
Mail.
This is telling you that your account is active. All right, so well done to you. You've now got your account active. I'm just going to go through a few little things just to let you know how to set this up. Now, if you're new to trading, there's lots and lots of information you can use. You can use YouTube. You could actually ask George. I'm sure George will help you. He's a very keen trader and he's learning very, very fast. He's got some wizardry when it comes to things like that. But what you need to do basically is you can either close these accounts or you can see what you want to trade basically. What I tend to do is neaten up the actual chart just by right mouse clicking, go to grid, turn the grid off, okay, right mouse click again, go to properties, and then you want to change the scheme to color on white, and this just makes it look a little bit more cleaner. Okay, and of course depending on what you're trading, these are the minutes. You've got 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly, and then monthly, right? It goes on and on and on. So again, I don't want to go too complex, but you now have the account open, so well done to you. I hope you do really, really well with your trading. If you do get stuck, obviously give George a bell. Incidentally, I do have a trading academy which I am giving away at mates race at the moment, but that wasn't the whole idea why I've done this video. I've done this video to help the trading academy. I've also basically done this for you, Erica, as well. As a personal note, I'm asked by my friend George, who's a member of EA advisors that we use with inside our own Telegram group, and we successfully make money every single day with this, which works really, really well. So, you know, I'm just giving you a little bit of an intro on that side of it. Now, there's a few things that you want to just watch out for. I'm going to just give you a little bit of a demo of how you can actually take a trade. So basically what you would do is you click here, okay, or you can see that this trade is already open or will be. Okay, so if we go to trade, you'll see that the balance, yours will be $5,000, mine is only $100 USD. Okay, and this again is just something that you would do. So basically, when you found a trade that you want to take, all you need to do basically is you can either hit buy, okay, and this will instantly allow you to buy into that. That means that you're going to a bullish momentum point where you're hoping that the markets go high, in which case anything that goes above your buy when you go in, you will make profit. Okay, if you have a sell, when you click on sell, this is bearish. What this means is anything when you click on your sell button in a bearish momentum, anything below that, and you will make money in a bearish point. Okay, now it's advisable when you do any trading is to use a demo account first until you get used to what you're doing, then move into a live account. My advice to you is to always trade at 0.01, which is the lowest lot that you can have. Do not put in 0.01, okay, because that's 10 times more of 0.1, which means that you could blow your account up, okay, depending on a certain trade. Now you see that where this is bouncing off this support line here in the hourly chart, if we move to the 30-minute, you'll see that this is a good chance this will go up, and 15-minute. So what you do is hit a buy, and I'm going to accept to allow myself to have a one-click buy. And you see that when I've clicked on this, what will basically normally happen is that when I click buy, you'll see that my trade now has just been activated at 0.01 volume. My price range, which is at 1.07387, which comes up here, okay, and you'll see that the trade is moving up and down. Okay, so as I said to you before, if it's below the buy, then clearly you are going to be using what equity you have in your account. So this is why you have a balance of $100, but your equity is falling. Okay, it's fallen at the moment by 10 pence. So it says equity is at $99.90. So this means that I'm actually losing $10, or well, 10 cents at the moment. Because remember, this is a leverage of 1 to 500. So you'll see that my free margin, okay, and my margin level, again, there's lots of training that you really need to look into to be able to give you a good idea of indication of what's going on. And you'll see that this trade, okay, is going to probably go to this point here, which is almost like a resistance, and it will probably bounce back down again. Okay, I just wanted to give you a little bit of that so you've got some idea of what basically trading is. Okay, because with the actual MetaTrader 5 account, you can see that this is in operation, it's working, etc. And you'll see that this is just starting to fall. So if this goes into profit, I'm going to show you how to collect the profit. If we can do this live, this would be great, because this will just give you an indication of how you can actually close an account, and then that will be it. Then that should be the information that you require. So next time you go and log in, you just need to make sure that you put your login details, your password. Very, very straightforward. This, if you do get a little bit think for, oh dear, I don't quite know what to do, remember this video is going to give you all the information that you require to get you off on the right footstep inside your trading, your trading journey. So hopefully this video is going to really help you. I'm sorry it went on a bit. There is so much that you need to know with setting this up. So Erica, I wish you all the very best with your journey into the trading world using the MetaTrader 5 account, which is what this one is. Hopefully the information is going to be crucial in you setting up your account and getting yourself up and running. Also, my academy members, don't forget, if you're using this, you still have access within inside the Facebook area, or you can contact me if you do get stuck, and I will help you if you have any grey areas. But this video will basically show you everything that you require to be able to get your MT5 account up and running. So that's it. I'm going to close this now. Well, basically, I know I'm going to lose 14 cents, but I'm just going to close this down now. And basically, I just hit the X button. This has ended the trade, and you'll see that the balance now is $99.81. The equity is $99.81. Okay, so you can see that I've actually lost a couple of pence just doing this demo, but it's absolutely fine because, you know, I've got EAs that will be able to bounce this back in no time. Okay, so wishing you all the very best. Until my next video, I wish you all the best. Thanks very much. Bye now.